Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Mahammadrasul Majidov knocks out Sahret Delgado in the third round in a dominant performance. The heavyweight who hails from Azerbaijan, Majidov, now moves to 3-0 as a heavyweight prospect in the pro ranks. Dominant performance by Majidov from start to finish. Straight from the first bell, you could tell that these two guys were worlds apart in regards to pure talent and ability, and also dedication to the sport. You know, Delgado came into this fight grossly out of shape. I believe he was around 291 pounds. I have to say he looked like a bit of a mess, but he did actually go in there with an unbeaten record. But ultimately that flashy record really didn't matter. Majidov had his own way with Delgado in this fight. First round, Majidov came in with a jab, trying to work off that punch. He was showing some really nice footwork, had some good bounce in his step, and I liked how he was getting in and out with his attacks. He wasn't hanging around too long for the counter, because basically that's all that Delgado was doing. He was looking for a counter left hook. He was trying to time Majidov while he was throwing or while he was coming in, and Majidov did a pretty good job of avoiding that shot. And yeah, first round, Majidov was dominating with a jab. He was going to the body relatively effectively. He actually hurt Delgado in round one with a right hand around the guard, which was a very good shot. But, you know, in the first round, Delgado took some big shots and he showed a pretty good chin. Round two was more of the same. I believe in round two, Majidov busted Delgado's nose, I believe with a jab. And it was more of the same, you know. Majidov was the guy throwing the big shots. He was the guy landing the quality work. Occasionally, Delgado would try to come back with a few shots here and there, mainly the counter left hook. And he did actually catch Majidov on one or two occasions, but nothing really to write home about. Another dominant round in round two for Majidov. And round three was where this fight ended. Delgado got stopped on his feet, but it was a bit of a worrying stoppage because, you know, he was hurt by I think it was a short right hand by Majidov. And Majidov basically put the guy away. You could tell Delgado was in a bad state. The referee kind of intervened and stopped it. And Delgado was in a corner of the ring and he was responding really badly. You know, he looked out of it, to be honest with you. And at one point it looked quite worrying, but I'm presuming he's okay. Fingers crossed he's okay. Because he did take some big shots in this fight, and you know Majidov is a massive puncher. There's no doubt about that. If you followed this guy in the amateurs, you would realise that this guy knocked out some very good amateurs. He can certainly punch, and you know Delgado took quite a few flush shots in there tonight. And also on top of that, let's be honest about it, the guy was grossly out of shape. In all honesty, someone like Delgado, I know he's got an unbeaten record, but he shouldn't be in there with a dangerous guy like Majidov, in my opinion. And yeah, he got hurt tonight, basically. He got hurt. So yeah, hopefully he's okay. As for Majidov, where does he go from here? He now moves to 3-0 as a professional in the heavyweight division. He's 34 years old. He turned pro very late because he was fighting in the amateurs for so long. Listen, there's no messing around now with Majidov. You might as well try and get this guy a really big step-up fight. You know, the top guys are not going to fight him yet because he's got nothing to offer and he's relatively dangerous. But even someone like Andre Rudenko, a guy with a really good record, a guy who's been around for a while, I think that could be a good opponent for Majidov. You know, guys who have been around, fought some good guys. And yeah, Majidov now really needs to be moving forwards and basically he needs to get ranked as quickly as possible. 34 years old, he doesn't really have time to lose in my opinion. So yeah, it's time to take the stabilizers off and really push this guy now, because if you wait too long, he's going to be past it before he gets a big fight. But yeah, all in all, a pretty good performance by Mahammadrasul Majidov. Dominated the fight, got the stoppage. We'll see where he goes from here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Share your thoughts below. Peace.